It gives me immense pleasure to introduce the resource person of today's webinar. Sir completed his bachelor degree in state administration from the University of Augustus Semarang from 2009 to 2013. And he obtained his master's degree in human resource management from the University of STEKOM Semarang from 2015 to 17. He is having a professional experience as follows. From July 2018 to January 2019, he was the speaker for National Examination Strategy and College Administration Admission Selection. Now, he is lecturer and head of Entrepreneurship Study Program, University of Computer Science and Technology, Semarang. Sir, we are fortunate enough to have you as the resource person for today's webinar. Now I request you to take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for Ms. Sasha for your opening speech. Can I share my materials about my topic in physics and lecture? Okay, I want to share about my material first to audience. Yes. Can you see my material, Ms. Sasha? Ms. Novita, can you see my screen for my material in this physics lecture?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Sasha, can I start my material on physics lecture now? Okay. Thank you so much for the audience for see physics lecture in today about the topic, the role of digital technology development in MSME, marketing strategies and distribution channels. Okay, in these materials, I will explain about technological development in Indonesia, and then the number of MSME in Indonesia, and then contribution MSME toward gross domestic product or GDP per capita growth. And then I want to explain about the internet penetration in Indonesia, and then classification of MSME by type of business in some countries, and then digital marketing for MSME, and then digital marketing with a new marketing approach, rule exchange between traditional marketing and digital marketing, MSME distribution channels, levels of delivery service platform, and then the impact of the food delivery service revolution. And the last, I want to explanation about the impact of digital technology development for culinary in Indonesia. Okay. Next slide. And 15 until 2017, Master Degree of Human Resource Management at University of Semarang, and my experience as a speaker national examination strategy and college admission selection, and then assistant manager of progress development technological in Indonesia. Currently, technology continues to grow rapidly, and the benefits of using the internet are felt for its users. Some people feel depend on the internet, including the activities of micro, small, and medium enterprises or MSME in utilizing information technology to run their business, especially in the era of the Asian economic community. Okay. Technological progress is something that cannot be avoided in today's life because technological progress will run in accordance with scientific progress. Every innovation is created to provide positive benefits, provide many convenience, and as a new style of doing activities for human life. Especially in the fields of technology, society has enjoyed the many benefits by the innovation that have been produced in the last decade. Technology has a large enough impact on human life in various aspects and dimensions. The benefits of the internet are increasingly felt for its users who cannot be spared from this internet world. For example, internet marketers, bloggers, online stores are increasingly having a place in the mind of consumers who are looking for certain goods. Okay, the next slide. Yes. One of the economic force that support the Indonesian economic and regional economic strength is the presence of business actors, micro, small and medium enterprises or MSME. MSME entrepreneurs can maintain and increase the contribution of regional economic growth and increase revenues in the state tax sector, aside from being supported by large-scale industries, but also significantly supported by small-scale industrial groups. Okay, please look at the diagram. Okay, the diagram shows to us that the number of MSME in Indonesia since 2010 until 2018 show an increase from year to year. In the last 8 years, the number of MSME entrepreneurs in Indonesia has increased from 52.9 million to 59 million. Okay, sourced by Central Bureau of Statistics 2021. This is the number of MSME in Indonesia 2010-2018. So as show to us that the number of MSME in Indonesia increasingly from year to year. Okay. The next slide. Contribution MSME toward GDP or gross domestic product per capita growth 2010 until 2018. Moreover, since President Indonesia Joko Widodo launched 10 economic stimulus package in 2015, MSME have been increasingly active. The Ministry of Cooperative and MSME note that in the 3 years of President Joko Widodo's administration, the ratio of entrepreneurs to the Indonesian population has increased. One of the things improved by the government in encouraging the number of MSME entrepreneurs is the ease of doing business, or EOD. That is the market value of all goods and services produced by a country in a given period. Gross domestic product, one method for calculating national income. In the last 5 years, the growth of gross domestic GDP per capita is strongly influenced by the development of micro, small, and medium enterprises, or MSME. In 2016, MSME contribute 60.34% to GDP or gross domestic product per capita growth. Was known as small enterprise entrepreneur. Okay, the next slide. Okay, you can look at the tabel. This tabel, slide 8, classification of MSME by type of business in Indonesia. The number of workers for micro enterprises is undefined, while the number of workers for small business is 5 to 19 people, and the number of workers for medium business is 20 to 99 people. The total asset of micro business are maximum of 50 million, while the total assets of small business are between 50 and 500 millions, and the total billions to 10 billions. The annual income of micro enterprises is maximum of million, while the annual income of small business is 300 million to 2.5 billion, and the annual income of medium-sized enterprises is 2.5 until 50 billion. Okay, next slide. Yes. This is if seen from the development of MSME source from extract.id at 2018, they can be divided into four classification, namely number one, livelihood activities, and then micro enterprise, and then small dynamic enterprise, and the last, fast moving enterprises. This is about classification for development of MSME. Livelihood activities, namely business that are in the informal sector, prioritizing the interest of personal livelihood. And then micro enterprises prioritize the nature of craftsmen but does not yet have an entrepreneurial spirit. And number three, small dynamic enterprises, namely business that already has an entrepreneurial spirit and is able to accept subcontract and export work. And the last, fast-moving enterprise, which is a business that already has an entrepreneurial spirit and is in the process of transforming into a big business. Okay. The next slide. Okay. The next slide. Yes. Digital marketing for MSME. Okay, please look at the cycle of digital marketing for MSME. In this digital era, with very open access, MSME have developed very quietly. However, one thing that is the focus of this MSME in the concept of entrepreneurial independence, which is the foundation for innovation and making an impact on society. Technology has made the process production and then marketing and then distribution and then business become more efficient overall and effectiveness. Built in connectivity, it also enables many business people connected with access to capital and new market. Okay, the next slide. Digital marketing with a new marketing approach. Okay. In this context, Philip Kotler explained a theory marketing 4.0 or digital marketing with a new marketing approach to assist marketers in anticipating and managing the impact of technology. Graph, it combines the interaction online and offline interaction between companies with customers because actually touch offline becomes strong point of differentiation. Okay, this is the whole exchange between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Okay, number one. In traditional marketing, the marketing strategy starts with market segmentation and then strengthened with targeting so that it can get the appropriate brand positioning. While in digital marketing, segmentation and targeting must still be done as the basis of marketing strategy. But the relationship between brands and customers is on a horizontal line that must be transparent. The customer relates to each other and connected in a new way, community segmentation. The community is formed naturally by consumers and based on their own consequence. So, to be able to interact effectively with the customer community, a brand must ask for promotion and wait for confirmation from the community. And then number two, there has been a shift in brand position where previously positioning was set to position the difference between one brand and its competitors. But the digital marketing concept that brands must be more dynamic because technology is developing so fast. The marketing is based on the traditional 4P marketing concept, namely product, place, price, and promotion, which is marketing research first based on the needs and desire of consumer and then determined and packaged by the company so that it becomes an effective marketing mix for the company or brand. Okay, next. Yes, this is explanation about 4P in digital marketing. However, in the digital marketing concept, the marketing mix must involve 4C customers. Namely, number one, CO creation, currency, and number four, conversation. Okay. In the traditional marketing, number one is products. Change to be in the marketing, digital marketing, change to be CO creation, where a product can be launched by involving customer from the idea process on execution, so that the products offered by company or brand become more suitable with the needs and desire of consumers. And number two, about the place. If we know in traditional marketing adopt the place, number two, but the digital marketing change to be communal activation. Not only provides a touch point between consumer and brand, but provide easy access through any one channels for consumer to access the brand. Like the presence of concept of peer-to-peer distribution, so that distribution process become easier and faster. Okay, number three, if we know in traditional marketing adopt the price, but in digital marketing change to be currency. The price which is in the traditional marketing concept was determined by the company. In the digital marketing concept, the price becomes more dynamic because of the convenience of technology. Okay, point number four. If we know in traditional marketing adopt promotion and in digital marketing change to be conversation. If in traditional marketing concept, promotion was an activity made by companies or for customers, in the digital concept, promotion was saved to conversation, with a brand can get direct response from customer related to its promotional activities, and promotional activities can become more dynamic like a conversation. So that consumer, brand, and owner build conversation. Okay, the next slide. Yes. Decide to combining online and offline. Decides to combining online and offline. The digital marketing theory also integrates style and substance. That a brand not only puts forward good branding, but also content which is relevant to customers, up to date, and good packaging. Okay, not only put forward good branding, but also content which is relevant to customers, up to date, and good packaging. In addition, in the concept of digital marketing, apart from developing machine-to-machine connectivity in order to boost productivity which is strongly realized by digital technology. It is also balanced with developing human-to-human connectivity, which will actually strengthen customer engagement. Okay, the next slide. Okay, MSME Distribution Channel Culinary. So, conceptually, delivery service are categorized into four groups, namely the number one, milk run model, and number two, hook and spoke model, and number three, point-to-point delivery, and number four, distribute delivery network. Thus, delivery service is the one of the main distribution channels for sharing product, especially those related to food and beverage. In its development, delivery service have developed into several models depending on the characteristic of the product and the delivery area. Okay, we continue the next slide. We want to explanation what the milk run model, what the hook and spoke model, how point-to-point delivery, and the fourth, how to distribute delivery network. Okay, this is number one. Number one, milk run model. Okay, distribution channels from warehouse and then to consumers. Then customer, and back to warehouse. This concept has a concept like milkman, where the product will be delivered to regular customers by the same route. And delivery service is carried out directly by the product owner. Okay. Number two, hook and spoke model. Okay, from warehouse until consumer. In this concept, products are stored in a certain strategically located warehouse and then delivered to customer when orders are received made by order from the customers. Delivery service is carried out by the product owner. Okay. The third model about point-to-point delivery. Point-to-point delivery network, and then there are standby runners from one runners, the first runner, the second runners, the third runner, and etc. And then runners and want to go to store, and then runners will buy the product, will buy the order from the customer in store. This concept utilities personal standby runners or driver who are ready at various points, then will deliver when the order is placed by the customer. This type of service is generally performed by a third party. So this point-to-point delivery need a third party to service is general. Okay. The next slide. Okay. The next slide. The fourth model, distribute delivery network. In this scheme, the product owner cooperates with a third party as a delivery service provider, where goods are sent to the warehouse from the service provider and then sent to a local pickup point managed by another party locally. The consumer will pick up the goods at the local pickup point, while in this digital era, food delivery service have developed into a business model which is not run by restaurant owners but is owned by third parties as service providers. Okay, This is levels of delivery service platform. Level of delivery service platform. The food delivery service platform is a very large and dynamic market which moves very quickly following market demands. The online delivery service is divided into two levels, namely number one, aggregator, and number two, new delivery scheme. The number one, aggregator, in this concept, a platform compares various restaurants. Okay. In this concept, a platform compares various restaurants in an area through a website or application that provides menus, prices, and etc. Customer can order food and pay through the application or website. The delivery service process is still carried out by each restaurant. Example are foodpanda.com and justtip.com, etc. Different with number two, new delivery scheme. The concept used is point-to-point delivery, where the platform is an application that partners with many standby runners or drivers and move continuously by mobile. Consumers Customer orders through the application, which are then forwarded to the standby runners or driver and will be continued with the food collection at the relevant merchant and delivery to the consumer location. Example, GoFood, GrabFood, ShopeeFood, and etc. Okay, the next slide. Okay. The next slide, this is impact of digital technology development for culinary in Indonesia. In Indonesia, the development of the culinary industry has a considerable impact on the existence of digital technology, including social media, websites, and culinary review application, website and e-commerce application, and distribution application. With these websites and applications, MSME entrepreneurs can easily reach a large consumer base which is active in that media. For example, as informed by Ikutilah.com at 2018, there were 10 culinary accounts on Instagram that provide review to restaurants in Jakarta with a total following of more than 1 million users, which means that the reach of the consumer base of MSME entrepreneurship is very large with easy access. Another example is Travel.com, a food review website that has collaborated with more than 35,000 culinary merchants in Greater Jakarta, Bandung, and Bali, with a visitor penetration of 4 million visitors. Source from km.id 2018. Another example on an application that has a big impact on MSME is GoFood, GrabFood, ShopeeFood, and etc. The existence of GoFood, GrabFood, ShopeeFood has a big impact on culinary MSME entrepreneurs. They have partnered with more than 102,000 and 25,000 culinary merchants in 50 cities in Indonesia, where 18% of the total merchants are MSME entrepreneurs. Ketik.com source in 2018. Okay, the next slide. Okay, the next slide. Okay, the impact of the food delivery service revolution. One of the one of the impact of the food delivery service revolution, not only in Indonesia but globally. There has been a change in the era in the food delivery service business model. In the previous era, the application was only in the form of an aggregator that provides various kinds of restaurants on one platform. However, a shift occurs in the new application, which is not only an aggregator but also provides delivery service. This is able to widen the merchant partner segment of the application that previously didn't use delivery service as a distribution channel, including culinary and SME entrepreneurs. Okay, the next slide. Okay, this is a summary. Number one, digital technology development make it easier for MSME entrepreneurs to provide information and interact directly with consumers, expand market share, increase awareness, and increase sales for MSME. Number two, digital technology has a big role in MSME business and marketing. The use of digital technology in the digital marketing concept is a combination of online and offline strategies. Well, marketing with online media must also be supported by offline content that has human to human touch so that it becomes relevant to create engagement with customers. Number three, digital technology can facilitate MSME business development in Indonesia. Number four, with optimal use of digital technology, MSME can build business and achieve large profit with small capital. And the last summary, digital technology can also help MSME for expand their business reach from what was previously only around the environment where the MSME exists because of a broader marketing strategy. Okay, this is enough discussion from me from my material visiting lecture today. Is there any question from audience? Okay, is there any question from audience?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dear participants, if you have any queries, you can ask the questions. Dear participants, if you have any queries, you can ask the questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe any
Sorry.
question from?
Oh, yes. Can I ask some questions?
Okay. Miss Abigail, AZT. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. On the three slide last on your presentation, your phrase is cannot hear. But I wanna notice that. I think just me, but actually no. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want asking a really very primitive things. It is
Yeah.
technology for MSME, then that's mean digitalization of marketing or digital marketing. Currently, there is no digital in various regions of the world, including Indonesia. But is digital marketing really effective for MSME, sir? Because so far, the more digital marketing and more ads will pile up and create too much information. So it's something like that. It's okay.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah. Is the digital marketing really effective for MSME? Because so many information and also news and also ads will pile up and create too much information in maybe in website or in other digital platform. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for this answer.
Yes, welcome, sir.
Okay. Ms. Azet, about the digital technology development in Indonesia, we have
Yes, yes.
yes, we must to about the digital technology in Indonesia. How to the role of technology development
Oh,
in Indonesia. So technology development in Indonesia itu there currently technology continues to grow rapidly. Some people feel depend on the internet too, including the MSME or activities of micro, small, and medium enterprises. MSME use the digital technology for their strategies to market to promote their product to the society. MSME use the technological development for utilizing information technology to run their business. Okay, to run their business, and every innovation provide positive benefits, many convenience, and then with the digital technology society for to order the food. Actually, this is the sample of the food. Maybe the another foods product, the another UMKM that can be promote in this application digital technology with GoFood, with GrabFood, or with Shopee Food, and etc.
okay.
Yes. So
Yes,
this
and then this is oh, okay, thank you. And this is very easy to go on for all digital platform. And how about security of digital marketing? I mean, is that safe for us? Yeah, because here is so many hooks, and then we should choose really right information, and then if we doing digital marketing, is that safe from something like phishing or anything like fraud like that in internet.
okay. In
Yeah.
this topic, the role of digital
Yes.
technology development, I explained about
Mm-hmm.
the digital marketing and then different
Mm-hmm.
digital
Mm-hmm.
traditional marketing and modern marketing or digital marketing, and then with the for example in digital marketing is application GoFood,
Okay.
Shopee Food, and GrabFood in this topic, in these materials. But I don't explain about the security, about phishing, and etc.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So thank you for your answer, sir.
Okay, thank you, Miss Asia.
Dear participants, if they have any queries, you can ask the questions. Any other questions? Shall we conclude the session?
Okay,
So,
is there another question? No,
dear
another
participants,
question.
is there any questions? Sir, can we conclude the session? Any questions from the participants? Okay, as there is no questions, sir, shall we conclude the session?
Okay, no question for another audience.
Yeah. Sir, the session was really informative. Thank you so much, sir, for spending your valuable time. On behalf
Oh,
of Department of CSE, I extend a heartfelt thanks to you, sir.
the same for you. You are welcome.
Yeah. Dear
Okay,
participants, yes, feel free to share your valuable feedback. Thank you, sir.
yes.
Thank you all.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Sasha, for
Yeah,
opening
thank
speech and for James to me about the deliver the material for college student in India and college student in STEKOM University. I hope, I wish this material can be received by the student college in India and STEKOM University. Okay, thank you so much.
yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
Thank you all audience for attention. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you.
See you.
you.